Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Embodiments of Love, and welcome to our 32nd episode. Thank you very much for your likes, your comments, your shares, and your love, and for subscribing and getting our community bigger. Thank you so much. I absolutely appreciate and adore the support that we are giving each other. For the last many weeks, we've been looking at the innate qualities of our being, or our soul, as I would say for myself. And they have been, we've looked at joy, bliss, we looked at purity, we looked at peace, we looked at love, and we looked at power in very detail. And today, we're going to look at the final power, and which is knowledge. So what is knowledge? Is knowledge associated with learning? Yes, it is. But what kind of learning? The learning that we have, like from the time you're born as a baby, you learn. You learn to sit, you learn to crawl, you learn to walk, you learn to talk, you learn to listen, you learn to enjoy, you learn to eat, you learn to drink. And you're learning to read, you learn to write, you go to school, nursery, primary school, infant school, junior school, secondary school, then you go to university, and you're acquiring. So is that knowledge? You're learning every time is a knowledge. Yes, that is knowledge for our day-to-day life. So it is more associated learning. But what is real knowledge? Knowledge is about ourselves. Who am I? That is knowledge. Who am I? Am I this body? If so, why do people get very sad and upset when they lose their loved ones? The body is still there, right in front of them. Why do they feel? So who is this me? I say my hand, my ears, my nose, my eyes, everything. Who is this me? That is real knowledge. We're going to look into it in our future episodes. But today, also nothing. What is about knowledge? So knowledge, we all have within ourselves. All these powers that we're talking, we all have within us. We all know who we are. Only over the period, we have forgotten who we are. Like, I'll give you an example. So I met somebody like yesterday, and I was introduced, I met them, we spoke for an hour, 2 hours, everything. Now, that same person, we will not see each other for like 4 or 5 years, and then we meet again at some place, and that person comes and tells me, "Oh, hi Rashmi, did you recognize me?" And I said, "Not really," but I said, "Not really." And then I sit and think, and they give it, and then I remember, oh yes, we met in 2023, July, in City, in Westminster. And that's, oh yes. So that's what we have forgotten this. That's what we've forgotten. Absence of knowledge is that. Absence of knowledge is not that we don't have it. We have it within us, but we don't know. Now, there's certain things which I don't know at all. So like, what's the weather going to be like on Monday? I don't know. And that's not absence of knowledge. Absence of knowledge is something I have within me. I don't have it. And how important it is to get the right knowledge. I'll tell you a brief story. So there was a little river, and there were 3 very smart, educated people going to go across the river. They called the boatmen, and they all sat down. And the boatman was singing and very happily taking them. And one of them, he was a great scientist, so he started asking him questions. "Hey boatman, hi guy, do you know about the law of Newton? Do you know this?" And he said, "No." "Oh my God, quarter of your life is gone to waste. And then another one was geography. He was an expert in geography field. He started asking me, hey guy, do you know where Sri Lanka is? Do you know where Barcelona is? You don't? He said, no, I don't know. I've never left this town. I've always lived here. I don't know anything. And he said, then 50% of life has gone to waste. And then there was another guy, third guy. He was very much into movies. So he started asking him about movies. Hey guy, did you see this movie of 007? And he said, who is 007? I don't know. And he asked him about Disney movies. What is Disney? I don't know. And I said, my God, your another quarter of life is going to waste. So by talking, everybody, they said your life is going to waste. And suddenly the weather changed and the boat started rocking and they started getting scared. So at that point, the boatman, the bird said, hey guys, do you know how to swim? And I said, no. Gone, you're gone. Now your total life is in waste. Why? Because the important knowledge what they need to have, they did not have it. So the whole life is on waste. So this gives us a very important lesson that what we need to know is about this life. So this life is like crossing that ocean, and we need to know the knowledge about ourselves and why are we here? What's our purpose in life? To find out more, join me in our next episode. We can talk about it. Up until then, thank you very much for joining. All your love. And I would like to remind you that I feel very blessed to have everything that I need. And I'm sure you all will agree that we all feel blessed to have everything that we need. And we are so grateful for what we have. So let's start our day with that and finish our day with that and increase our power. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me and start practicing all that we've been learning in the last few weeks about different powers and everything. If you've got any questions and if you feel a little bit stressed or anxious or depressed, or if you want to know anything more about how to get rid of fears, phobias, unwanted habits, pain management, any kind of pain, emotional, physical, insomnia, difficulty sleeping, bereavement, weight control, if you like to get in shape, in good shape for summer, hypnobirthing, infertility, hypnoanesthesia, quit smoking or vaping, irritable bowel syndrome, or any kind of performance for anything, or if there's anything that's bothering you, or if you want to speak about it, feel free to contact me. Look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much for joining me. Love you all.